we're here with Claudia, who's from Jameson. You're representing Jameson. And is this your first time in Belfast?
So I actually studied in Belfast, so I've been here for a good 6 years now. But it's my first time at the Belfast Whiskey Social. So.
And what were you studying?
I did Spanish and Portuguese.
Spanish and Portuguese at Queen's?
Like Queen's, yeah.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, you're from Liverpool, and let's be honest, Liverpool, Belfast and Glasgow, I always think they're the three sort of sister cities.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of sense of humour, same kind of have a wee drink and go out and enjoy yourself. They're great places to go out and enjoy yourself.
100%, very similar.
They are
people,
very similar, very similar. Now, you're here with Jameson.
I am indeed.
And what all have you here for sale today? What have you on display today?
So we have some lovely options from the Jameson family here, but one of the things that's been the most popular today is our latest release. So it's the
Triple.
Yeah. So this is our chestnut edition. So it is triple distilled, triple cask. So it's chestnut, sherry, and bourbon casks. So it's been going so well. It's been some great reviews.
This was the triple was airport exclusive at the time.
So it was. It was supposed to duty free, and now it's out and available in your local stores. But it's great. It's super smooth, really approachable on the palate. And I think it's great at some time as well because it's really, really refreshing.
I mean, let's be honest. Jameson is the behemoth of Irish whiskey. It's been a sort of brand leader for everybody. I mean, outsells all the rest of the Irish whiskey industry combined. But you're bringing out new expressions all the time, and the triple, and that's a triple chestnut.
Yeah, just the chestnut. Yeah.
Can I just see the bottle 2 seconds, please? Layers of flavour. I'm going to try it pour a wee pat myself. It is just, there's a reason Jameson does so well. It's very easy to drink and it mixes very well with it. Let's be honest. Lime and ginger.
Yeah, ginger.
Jamo with lime and ginger. I mean, it's a massive thing. But you've been bringing out new pot still whiskies as well.
Yeah.
Is there going to be more of that coming down the line, or is that just going to be core?
Well, nothing that I can reveal at the moment, but yeah, we have our Jameson single pot Sunday today as well, so that is me flying out with the samples. People really do love it. It's something a bit different. We usually have our blended whiskies like Jameson Original. Obviously, it's blended whiskey, so just giving people the chance to try maybe options they don't usually go for. Yeah. It's been great.
Well, the thing is, everybody knows you can just go down, grab a bottle of Jameson off yourself. It's 20 quid a bottle. On you go, thereabouts. Yeah. But, it's about 20 pound a bottle. You can go and have a nice drink. And I'm a great believer in, if you're going for a drink with your friends, don't be too poncy about it. Because let's be honest, you're going to try and kill it. If you've been 3 of you, the bottle's not going to last that long. So don't worry too much about spending any big dough. But in some ways, the Jameson moving into a bit more of a niche market, moving into, your the 18-year-old and the likes of this triple.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bit of a break away from the sort of core of what Jameson does,
Yeah, it's really exciting because obviously we have like the classics of Jameson Original or sort of the pot still whiskies, whereas we also have like the cask mate editions, the stout and IPA edition, and I just feel there's something for everyone, no matter what you're going to for whiskey. There's always something that you can reach for, Jameson, which is great.
Well, I'll be honest, the IPA one wasn't that keen. The stout one was really nice. Yeah. It was really nice. I think it surprised people that it was, the Black Barrel and the Black Barrel cask strength, again, those were whiskeys that people were like, these are different than the ordinary Jameson.
I would do a lot of tasting sessions or staff training, so I always ask for the opinions of the crowd, and it's always so interesting because there's never the same answer every time. Everyone has a favourite, and sometimes the stout will be the same, or the IPA or Black Barrel. It's different for every group, so it is great.
Yeah. Because you're a language student, and Jameson's a behemoth. And you get to go to Spain and Portugal. Well,
I have previously, so we have some great brand ambassadors over there. We've got 7 at the moment in Spain, and they do these great events called Jameson Connects. So they work with Spanish new musicians, and there's a great Jameson cocktail menu. It's a really great event. So I've been over to a few of them.
I'm beginning to like you like your job.
I do. I'm very lucky.
This is quite good. I'm a linguist who gets to go around and drink whiskey in various places. That sounds like a good deal to me. You know?
Very lucky.
And now you're stuck in Belfast with all these other people.
You know what? I love Belfast. You know, it's great.
Belfast's great site. But in terms of your range, you've got the 18, the black barrel, the pot stuff. Now the triple, and I mean you've got a load of stuff coming out. And I mean the Middleton distillery. Let's be honest, a lot of people are looking at Middleton, as they forge the way for everybody else. Yeah. They really do. I mean the Irish whiskey industry at the minute is a little bit buoyant, and I know that there's a few things happening, but Jameson is still going to still leading the way for everybody else. You know, everybody else sort of can follow in the coattails of that.
Well, it's just great, you know, in general at the moment, the Irish whiskey industry is booming, and obviously Jameson is a very sort of popular household name, but it's great to see just the interest in maybe like the younger generation as well with Irish whiskey. I think sometimes in the past it may have just been sort of associated with like the older crowd, maybe you'd have one or two at the end of a night, whereas now I feel like it's really, you know, it's really cool to see that it's becoming a lot more popular.
I know, I say this all the time, and I hate having to say this, but seeing a young girl, a young woman like yourself, again, that helps the industry as well, because again, it was that sort of, it's only the old brandas sitting in the corner drinking, you know, and I mean, seeing a young girl like yourself coming on and going, I'm a whiskey drinker, and it just helps the industry.
Yeah, 100%. I think sometimes, you know, when people see that, you know, like whiskey or I work with whiskey, they think, oh, but surely you don't actually drink it or you like it, but yeah,
I mean, it's so patronising. I mean, it just is. I mean, sometimes somebody will ask me, and I work in a whiskey shop, I do all this stuff, and they say, oh, do you actually drink whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of do.
No, I just love that.
I mean, for you, it must be elevated 100 times worse, you know. But yeah, I mean, it just, the whole industry is now changing.
Yeah, it definitely is, and we can see that through like trends and we host different music events and fashion events and things like that, and the interest in really is growing in whiskey. So it's really exciting time for the Irish whiskey industry anyway. Yeah,
and I mean, you guys are the behemoth of the whole lot, let's be honest. And it's great coming down talking to somebody like yourself whenever all of these guys are coming around here and tasting these new whiskies, and hopefully they see Jameson in a slightly different light after speaking to yourself, you know, in many different ways, you know. Yeah. It's not the old boys drink. It's not just Jameson £20 a bottle, you know, Jameson.
It's something for everyone.
Something for everybody. I mean, including guys who want something a bit different, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you get a chance to taste the triple?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Very light, easy to drink.
Yeah.
What price is that a bottle?
Well, you can actually get it on a Tesco Club Park price for around 23, 25. So there's some great deals out there if you're looking.
I always think a Scratcher looks a bargain.
There you go.
You know,
classic.
Yeah, what a surprise. But no, £23 a bottle. I mean, it's very, very pleasant to drink. Yeah. Very pleasant to drink. Lovely. Listen, Jameson, I've always been, for the last decade, Jameson, I've been absolutely smashing it for Irish whiskey. And long may it continue.